So come to me.
Come.
Grab your mic. I don't care when we start because I don't care anymore. Fuck it. 5 is 5. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. And welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB.
And I'm the goob.
Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore.
What is?
Listen, my week's been so tough. Hey, Goob, how was your week?
I mean, awesome.
Awesome. I mean, your week was awesome.
It was.
Really? After all that furniture?
I mean, it was draft weekend.
It was draft weekend, but after this, you're good.
Oh, I mean, the busted credit card machine and the moving all the couches
and the furniture and the up and down the stairs and the.
I do have some war wounds, and I apologize for your daughter for breaking some of her stuff.
She'll get over it.
I am.
She loves.
Not that good at carrying. She
loves Uncle Goob. I mean, she really does. So, but my question was, you had my week. I'm so tired, and I'm so happy to be here. But you had a good week.
Yeah.
Why was your week good?
Oh, I mean,
listen.
There's.
We had a podcast.
That was last Tuesday.
That was last Tuesday, and then we had a whole week. And Thursday started our week. And today, and what made your week fabulous?
Well, it was fun.
Fun.
Right. Because the draft.
And
of course, there's so many things to go into.
Yeah, there is. So draft.
And then the rest of the week, we kind of took a break from NBA, but then we started the second round. So we got that going for us.
Second round, fabulous.
I mean, we're down to 8 teams, and they're all good teams.
So 7-game series.
And of course, the Penguins.
Here we go.
I know. I mean, come on.
Ready.
This is it. Triple overtime just to start NHL. I mean, NHL hockey is the greatest, right?
I think it is.
It is.
In playoffs?
In the playoffs.
And
so
when it's fast and crazy?
So it ended up being Rangers Penguins.
Nice.
Like we thought it was going to be.
You know what? You were hoping it wasn't.
I was hoping it wasn't. And honestly,
you said we had a plan.
Even
our plan was we got a plan. We're gonna lose the next fucking 5 games, so we don't have to play the Capitals or the fucking Rangers.
We're just gonna avoid them all.
No, we're gonna avoid them. We're gonna say fuck them.
Nope.
Go.
All right. So yeah.
Where we end up at?
Well, Rangers scored the first 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Awesome.
And radio announcers, TV announcers are like, this is what I thought was gonna happen. They might get ran out of the building. And then Team Crosby to the rescue. Sid the Kid and Jake Gensel.
Jake Gensel.
Oh yeah, the first line put up 3 goals, sent it in overtime, and then it was triple. Yeah, well, I should have probably played that out a little bit longer, but
triple overtime.
It ended up triple overtime.
I heard your excitement. I listened to you scream
while you're still cleaning your garage.
Still cleaning my garage. Still trying to get out of my house. Yes. So you got your moment. You got your win.
We got our win.
You got your win.
We got one in New York.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty excited about that.
You are excited about that.
I am probably way too excited about that.
But our week was about the draft, right?
Yeah. It was.
So that this whole week was about the draft. And we finished last week with the draft.
We did. And I thought you ruined the Packers' career with your first round draft. I thought everything was going so wrong.
No, I'm going to tell you a whole lot about the Packers today, actually.
Yep.
So.
Right now?
Oh, you want to do it now? Do you just want to? Do I get freedom to go?
Can I make fun of you halfway through?
You can make fun of me a lot of the times.
Here we go.
Because it's been fun, and I want to say that I screamed Treylon Burks, and I screamed all the Ohio State receivers. I could have danced around and said I wanted every one of them. But I learned a lot this week from what the Packers have done.
All right.
So I got many texts from you the instant Quay Walker was drafted.
Ooh,
you went, what the fuck? And I went, I don't know, man. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out right now too. Apparently, he's very athletic,
I was confused.
and I was confused too. And then with the 28th pick in the draft, and I thought to myself, well, I don't think I care anymore because you're so close to the second round. I don't think anybody else is taking a receiver. So Devontae Wyatt, and we talked about him a lot.
He could have been way earlier.
Oh, we talked about him a lot the week before because I said with the 22nd pick, the Packers could have said, oh, we'll just take Devontae Wyatt. And then we didn't, and then we took Treylon Burks, who A.J. Brown got traded, and Treylon Burks went to the Titans, which was a... What?
That was a coup.
That was
a coup for the Eagles.
That was whatever that was. I was like, what the fuck was that about? I mean, I was shocked by that. So
Yeah,
that was like when we did all that when we did the draft and we talked about receivers being traded, or we talked about trades and we said we're not going to talk about trades, and then 1,000 trades happened. That was not one of the receiver trades I expected.
No.
6 gone before the Packers even thought about
The
trading.
Penn State kid went at 12, Johnson.
I mean, the Packers must have been, let's build the defense. Because the other receivers are all second
You got to
round.
look at your draft as a complete process, kind of.
Our draft was a complete process. So we didn't get a receiver, we took Quay Walker. And then we took Devontae Wyatt. And then I thought to myself, well, we got Russell Douglas, and we got Devondre Campbell, and now we got Quay Walker, and now we got Devontae Wyatt, and we are building a defense.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. And then the second round came. And every receiver we've ever drafted in the history of the Packers that has ever been decent, other than Sterling Sharp, in the first round, not saying anything against Javon Walker, but he was nobody's talking
He
about
wore the same number as Randy Moss.
He did, so Sterling Sharp wore the same fucking. Javon Walker. He didn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because the first round thing. That's why they gave that we took Sterling Sharp and then we took Javon Walker, and that must mean you earned that number. Not even fucking close. Now, have you ever said Javon Walker's name other than the fact that I'm saying it over and over on this podcast right now?
What's his name?
Javon
Javon.
Walker. So that's the last one. And then every other receiver we've taken that has ever been decent, from Devontae Adams to Jordy Nelson to Randall Cobb to Donald Driver to the list goes on and on. Has been in the second or third round. Greg Jennings. Okay, so we just did what we did, the algorithm. Remember the computer algorithm? You remember that thing? So yeah.
I do.
So we did the computer algorithm thing, and we came up with the second round. And we traded both of our picks, and we took Christian Watson, who was the best receiver in the second round.
In North Dakota history.
In North Dakota history. He was the Carson Wentz of receivers in North Dakota history. But that did not end. We took 3 of them. We took Romeo Doubs and Samari Torres.
And those are what, linebackers or
receivers?
Oh, receivers.
So we went 2 Georgia defensive players in the first round, which
that can't be bad.
Can't be bad. And we took 3 receivers throughout the draft. And then we took a bunch of offensive linemen. And then we took some more linebackers and some special teams players.
Yeah, we did some of that.
Yeah. So, and we took everything we needed in the draft. But I learned something. I did.
I'm afraid to ask this, but...
Ask. What did I learn?
What have you learned?
What have I learned? I'll tell you what I learned. I learned that the Green Bay Packers have changed their defense from this silly 3-4-3, whatever, edge rusher, whatever an edge rusher is. What's an edge rusher?
Oh, wow. All right.
Oh, yeah, see? It's different now. See,
linebackers are edge rushers. Edge rushers are no longer defensive ends.
Right. What is the definition?
Well, of course. Well, the scheme is with the 4-3. You want more bulkier ends.
Ends. No, not any fucking more. Not with the Green Bay Packers.
3-4. You got 3 big guys and then a bunch of fast guys around them.
We're gonna go. Jaron Reed,
Big fat guy.
big fat guy.
Athletic, awesome, talented.
On one end, Kenny Clark in the middle, who is
All pro.
fucking all pro. And then we're gonna go Devontae
Old and decaying. No.
at 25. He's the youngest player ever drafted in the NFL 6 years ago at 19. So at 25, Superman is fine.
Yeah.
And on the other end, we're going to go Devontae Wyatt. And then we're actually going to go with 4 linebackers for the first time, an actual 3-4. An actual 3-4. To where when the running back comes out of the backfield, there's actually a superstar athlete that's going to follow his ass to wherever he decides to scat it to. And another athlete on the other end, and then 2 athletic middle linebackers. An actual 3-4. That's not what we do.
Sounds good in theory.
It is, but that's what we have to be doing. Because we have never drafted a linebacker, really.
Right. Rodgers will be in where? Somewhere else by the time you guys are any good.
I'm not even going to talk about Rodgers.
Anyway.
I'm not going to talk about Rodgers. No, defensive players come in, they play right away. That's automatic. Eric Stokes came in and played right away. Wyatt will come and play right away. This Quay Walker apparently is a 9.6 on the PSA grade of stronger, bigger, and more athletic than you are.
Public service announcement.
Yes, I believe so.
Please watch out for Quill.
Yeah,
Quay Walker.
please watch out for Quay Walker.
I'm the one
He's
that
dangerous and can kill you. Listen, so 3 wide receivers is what we needed to do. We needed to, and I'm not going to talk about them yet. I don't want to talk about them.
Can you just give it an overall grade for what you think Packers did?
Nope, I'm not there yet.
You're not there.
You told me I could talk about the Packers after the draft, and I want to talk about the Packers after the draft.
Where's the producer?
He's gone.
All right.
He leaves at 10:30. We drink beers until 11, and then we do the show. The producer's never here. True. Okay. So we went offensive line after that, and they just fill a spot. Who cares? There's good ones and
Depth.
Depth. That's what we need.
Competition.
We got another linebacker in Kingsley. We took Tariq Carpenter, who is going to be a fantastic special teams player. And now you're ready to talk about receivers?
Like Deebo Samuel?
Fuck Deebo Samuel.
Oh, come on, man.
Nope, he's not ready. So listen.
I'm just saying, he's not going anymore.
So we took and this is why we did it. After 6 receivers were gone, we said defense, and we'll trade up and we'll get the next best receiver. That was the next receiver to go. After every receiver went, that was the next receiver to go. The Packers took him in the 2nd round.
We love Christian Watson.
I love Christian Watson.
Yeah.
6'4", 4.36.
Yeah.
Big, powerful. They ran him out of the backfield at North Dakota State, like Deebo.
Blew up the athletic scores and all.
Blew up the athletic scores, and then you take Dobbs, and I don't even think Christian Watson will start. I think Dobbs will start before him. I think he's just more of a, hey, I've been here, I know what to do. I've never been the superstar, but I'm ready. And I think the kid out of Nebraska will probably play more than both of them just because he gets on the field because his position kind of little do odd shit receiver. So I think you wanted a grade. I give them an A. I would say plus, and I want to say plus, but nobody deserves an A plus. The Patriots, they got an F minus.
F minus.
And I don't want to give anybody an F minus, but they took Strange and what was the other guy's name?
Listen, yeah, Belichick.
He's senile.
He only had like 5 picks. And hold on,
give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. What did he fucking do?
He did. He took Strange and Thornton,
who had grades way below.
They were rated in the hundreds.
In the hundreds.
And they were picked 19th and 40 something. Anyway,
Belichick loves intelligence.
He does love intelligence.
He does. He's a big fan.
I did not check their GPAs, but I think most of them went to Arizona State. No, so I'm not sure how that matters.
That's not helping you in the.
They did take Bailey Zappi.
Oh, they did take Bailey Zappi,
Yeah,
which made no sense because Mac Jones is the future.
Nope. Belichick looked into the computer and they said Bailey Zappi is the next Tom Brady.
And next Tom Brady, right? Drew Bledsoe's all over the world going, God, fucking algorithm.
Right.
So yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought, hey, how about the Niners?
Oh, I mean, our ultimate goal this whole week, we are all sitting there
Praying you don't get rid of Debo.
We didn't want next on the clock the San Francisco
49ers. And with the 10th pick of the draft, the New York Jets trade to the San Francisco 49ers. Next on the clock.
Exactly. So that didn't happen. So I'm actually super pumped.
Win.
Actually, I think the weirdest thing happened. The Niners, after the first 2 phone calls, they said, oh yeah, for Debo, we'll give you a first, a second, and something else. And we were just like, some sort of weird up your kind of response. And then we never traded another pick up or down.
Right.
We had, like 10 picks. Didn't trade one of them, not up, not down, not next year, not last year.
Just, you did it perfect.
We just drafted, I mean, like you said, we got a lot of depth.
I mean, Packers didn't, other than the second pick and a drop back in the 7th or something like that, Packers didn't trade much. They just,
No, we got,
say it.
Well, I mean, and once again, we drafted a running back in the 3rd round.
Hey, listen, we like to draft receivers in 2nd and 3rd, so just once again.
But I mean, this doesn't work out for us.
Why is that?
Well, all our good running backs, Mozart and Elijah Mitchell and all those guys, these are all 5th rounders, undrafted free agents.
Oh, but
You know who's a 3rd round draft pick? Trey Sermon.
Trey Sermon.
He's a 3rd rounder.
That's the Buckeye kid.
Yeah, we took him last year.
Last year, yeah.
And now we took an LSU kid this year, 3rd round.
Which one?
His name is Davis Price.
Davis Price.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him. He looks maybe he's like Fournette.
Or maybe he's like the pitcher, David Price.
Maybe.
Who was a fabulous pitcher.
Maybe he just likes hanging out with Trey Sermon. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe that's it.
It's possible.
LSU is not a bad school to take a running back from. I mean, Fournette. I mean, they recruit well. They're going to get good recruits. I mean, hey, listen, have faith in Lynch and Shanahan.
I think the point is the value here with running backs. Who takes running backs early here? I mean, I guess the Jets did pretty well this year because it was their 4th pick overall. But it was still pretty early for a running back getting Breece Hall.
Right, but the Jets did so well to the first round.
Like I said, they got 3 solid hits right away. The Jets did.
I mean, they got 3 starters.
I got them
who are going to change their team.
I got them at 5 starters.
5 starters.
Yeah,
5 starters to change their team.
Yep, Hot sauce
Hot
and Fuego Gardner.
Oh man.
Obviously, Garrett Wilson probably at least as a 3rd receiver on the team with Elijah and Corey Davis.
As the number 1 receiver on the team next 2 years from now.
Probably.
Yeah. As long as the kid throwing the ball and Wilson. It's up to Zach. It's up to Zach. It's up to Zach. It's up to Tua. It's up to Baker Mayfield. It's up to Baker. Shit, fuck. I brought your name up in the podcast. I didn't mean to.
Baker.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. It's up to these guys. I mean.
Baker's actually cleaning out the rest of the house right now.
Right now. Well, Baker is painting right now. Actually, Baker. OBJ's father did put out a video and said if that son of a bitch could get that ball to my son, this team would be great. So apparently, if Zach Wilson can throw the ball to Corey Davis and Garrett Wilson and your boy Malijah, then the Jets should have one of the most potent offenses. How's their offensive line?
I was gonna say that. Didn't you have all the needs? I wasn't really.
I did have all the needs, and I believe offensive line was in need.
They did get a tight end that can do the whole blocking and catching thing from Ohio State, the Rucker kid. So that should
hope they don't
should boost their tight end stuff.
Hope they don't play any decent defensive ends, which there's a lot of nowadays. So I don't know. I don't.
Not so many in that division.
If you told me we built the offensive lineup by drafting a tight end,
yes.
I tell you failed. I mean,
no one drafted any speed rushers in that division.
Okay, so nobody drafted a speed rusher in that division.
Right.
Okay, it's a tough division.
I mean, it's just the Bills, right? Miami's getting better, but I don't trust Tua at all.
I as senile
Since
as Bill.
they added nobody in the draft.
I know they had nobody. Well, they didn't have any picks to add anybody.
They did.
But
they did.
As long as I'm not right about this senile Bill Belichick thing, which I'm pretty positive I'm pretty damn close to after this.
Bailey
draft.
Zappi, I think.
Bailey
He's
Zappi.
probably just listening to some trippy like Pink Floyd or something.
If he he's Kentucky kid, right? Kentucky Western? Where'd he come out of?
No clue.
He's a Kentucky kid. You know what? He set some record for some like most accurate.
Oh, Western Kentucky. He went from one school to another.
Yeah, Western Kentucky. So
like, you can't
and
do
he
that
set
again.
he set a record for some shit. I mean, apparently he was in college. He was the 6th or 7th best quarterback.
He did like Andre Ware stuff at like a D2 school, and they were like, "You can't do that again." He went to Western Kentucky. He went, "Yeah, I'll just do that again."
Well, but I mean, I don't think I think senile is where we're going because we're not comparing Bailey Zappi to fucking Tom Brady.
I mean, he just likes his name.
we're not going to have a Michigan story about Bailey Zappi where Tom Brady got cut or not the starting job, and then he came back to kick Chad Henne. Who the fuck was that?
Sure.
Whatever that quarterback
Chad
joke
Henne?
was it? I mean, it was some joke ass quarterback that took his place because they said he's going to be better than Tom.
He had to wait for Chad Henne to graduate, I believe.
But some were that Tom should have just been the fucking starter the whole time. It's the story that they put on ESPN. That's the goddamn bottom line of the story. So yeah, Zach, this is all about who you know what quarterbacks need to show up. You can get all the damn receivers you want. So Jets did great. I think the Giants. I think FB and the Goob did great.
Oh yeah,
we got 3 out of 4.
We picked pretty good, yeah.
We reversed the Giants' picks, but we still pretty much had Thibodeau and an offensive lineman.
We knew it.
We knew what they should get. The Lions, they were somehow able to trade the 32nd pick to get up under the... That's the one part when I thought that the Packers had fucking failed. When the Lions, we had the 22nd and the 28th, and with the 32nd pick in the draft, the Lions were able to trade all the fucking way up here by giving a couple other things away to get Jameson Williams. If you said that I could get Jameson Williams on the fucking Packers for the 22nd pick and a second round pick, I would have said...
Packers don't draft receivers in the first round.
Right.
We don't do.
Well, and we're also changing the defense to some really athletic 3-4 scary linebacker. Super tricky plan. So we already had a plan. That's why we drafted. We drafted one line. We drafted A.J. Hawk in like 2004, and then we never drafted another fucking linebacker in the draft. We just took undrafted free agents, and then in the 2022 draft, we drafted linebackers with every.
Do you think it's all to beat the Niners? You're thinking about beating the Niners, aren't you?
I think we are thinking about kicking the Niners' ass.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
I don't know how that's gonna help.
Neither do I. We got the punter from the Bears. That's how it's gonna fucking help. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
The Bills got the punt god from Arizona State.
I know. Oh man, no, San Diego State. I thought it was San Diego State. Who's the kid that kicks the ball from the end zone to the end zone? San Diego State, right?
San Diego State.
Yeah, that dude, man. That dude is. He does. Doesn't he do everything? He's a McAfee. He's a punter, a kick-off guy, a field goal guy, a magician. He probably can throw. He's like every high school pitcher. And then they got to the pros, and apparently they can't fucking bat anymore.
Right, now he's a punter.
Now he's a fucking punter.
Really,
you know what I mean?
Good
hey, in college, that guy did everything. What happened when he got to the pros? He was a decent punter. He was a decent punter. He didn't do too bad. No, he was all right. I mean, not taking away anything. He tackled well. I mean, he kicked. I mean, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? But
he did tackle.
But every pitcher in high school, every pitcher I knew was pretty much waiting to get his sucked, and just he was happy. His disco stick, brought it back in there.
Disco stick.
Yeah, brought disco stick back in.
Excellent.
Jeremy, you owe me one.
Quality.
Yeah, right. You owe me one. You asked me to do it. I did it for you. So, yeah, Lions, Giants, Jets, winners. Houston did well, man.
They did pretty
I
well.
think they built a better team. Atlanta tripped and fell. Not sure.
Who wants
Drake London, really?
I mean,
Fucking Drake London. That's your.
well, that was the
We
weird
gave
thing.
that to the Jets at 10 because he wasn't the best receiver.
So many receivers were flying off the boards. There must have
Not
been
they were the not for the Falcons. They had the choice to take Garrett.
Oh, they could have taken anyone, huh?
Yeah,
They started the run.
with London. The slower,
Yeah, no,
big.
Oh, no.
Are they looking for Julio Jones to be Jake London?
I'm just not sure with I mean, it looks like they're drafting. Looks like they
For
drafted
two-
most of their team for 3 years from now.
No, Marcus Mariota's there.
Right.
Don't man, take that. Run with that.
If Desmond Ridder, they took
Listen,
Ridder.
they took
If
him.
he- if he
and
doesn't,
you were right. The second quarterback off the board
but
was
anyway,
dead. No,
It was.
you were right. I'll give you that. I didn't think that. And I was like, Goob was right. So I'll give you that.
solid.
Solid. That was an algorithm pick. This whole draft was algorithm.
Well, because if Ridder doesn't beat out Mariota,
Oh, he'll be
then this whole quarterback draft should just be like
toss up.
Toss up,
No,
thrown
no.
away.
And I actually think this was one of the better drafts for what quarterbacks were truly worth to where they got
Oh, there
taken.
was some good patience and restraint here by some of these teams.
I think it's one of the best restraint.
Malik
pick
Willis
drafts.
lasted how long? Three.
Yeah, no, he was a long time before. Who picked him up?
It's a very good question.
Yeah, you know what? It's sad that we thought that he got picked up on Tennessee. Which, if he has any ceiling at all, he'll take Tannehill's place. And if he has no, I already read something that Tannehill said. Yeah, I ain't teaching him shit. Fuck him. But if he learns from me,
He's like, I'm a baseball player.
if he learns from me, good for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's going to learn from me
I mean-
because I played baseball and was a receiver in fucking college or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And now I'm a quarterback, and I have Derrick Henry to hand off to, and now where's AJ? AJ. AJ. Oh,
Eagles with a nice weekend.
yeah. Eagles with a nice weekend, just taking a fucking superstar veteran wide receiver and then filling in the rest of the needs they needed.
Not even veteran. He's still, 25? He's the same age as your Clark.
Kenny
buddy.
Clark, yeah.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark, yeah. Kenny Clark's been in the league for 6 years, though.
Yeah, A.J. Brown's been hurt for a couple of them, but he's
Yeah,
been,
yeah, I
he's
know.
been
He
out
has
for a
been.
minute.
No, AJ Brown. I mean, I'm top 8, top 7 receiver.
Well,
I
Eagles
love
got-
AJ Brown. So
The Eagles got Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis.
And-
I know you're so
Oh,
fucking
so great.
It's
He's
so
going to be a monster.
Actually,
in the field.
when you talk about the draft, we had Jordan Davis go to the Ravens, and the Eagles trade up
They
one
did this
pick
move.
before the fucking Ravens and take
did
Jordan Davis.
I love that swoop.
Dude, that was
great
a swoop, man. You know the Ravens win. What the fuck?
Who just traded him? I
Who
hate
the
that team.
Fuck just traded
Saints.
and with the 13th pick of the draft, after trading their pick, Ravens, the Philadelphia Eagles take Jordan Davis, defensive
Suck
tackle,
it, Ravens.
Georgia. And I thought to myself, oh, ouch, that's a fucking nasty one. But I give the Ravens credit for coming back up. They're going, and with the 14th pick of the draft, the Baltimore Ravens take Kyle Hamilton, safety, Notre Dame. You know what I mean? I thought, well, you know what? Replay. You couldn't replace Saragusa or Plata or whatever the fuck is or Nagodi, whatever the fuck his name was.
Well,
But they replaced Ed Reed, if they think. You know what I mean? So
possibly.
possibly.
But the
You
big
can't
kicker,
repla-
the kicker on that one.
You can't replace Ed Reed. Wasn't he in the back of that guy Hernandez's car when that shots were? Was Ed Reed there?
I do not recall.
It's pretty fucking possible Ed Reed was there when Hernandez shot someone.
Oh, that was in Miami. I was at a club. I don't remember.
You were at the club in Miami.
I was at the club.
That's the one thing about Goob. You guys don't know about Goob. He might be the Goob, but he was at the club in Miami.
I was at the club.
just telling you.
I
You know what
just
mean?
I won't tell nobody about nothing.
I'm the dad who just didn't go to the club, and the Goob,
Oh, but
he's at the club.
Baltimore, they did kind of like make up for it with that pick, and then they got everyone's favorite guy, Linderbaum.
Linderbaum. But you know what? See, I said the Steelers, and they took Pickett.
It was a shock to me that the Steelers.
They had a
All our
chance to
Steelers fans
They had
out
a
there.
chance to replace Webster and Pouncey, and they took.
Oh yeah,
They took Pickett. And I think
Penguins time.
even the Steelers owners are like, what's going on? The draft is tomorrow. Yeah, the Penguins play the Rangers this week. So that's way more than fucking important.
Way more important.
No, I don't know. You think Pickett's going to beat out Trubisky?
I'm pretty sure picking Mason Rudolph. I don't even.
So that's no.
They're just.
That's a fuck.
I'm kind of confused on that whole situation actually.
Oh, I don't.
They do have a lot of brothers that play for the Steelers though. They have 4 sets of brothers. It's starting to get weird actually in Western Pennsylvania.
It's starting to get weird in Western Pennsylvania.
How many brothers?
You fucking people need to separate.
They're all in the same locker room.
So I don't know. A 12-year starter at center, or by the algorithm's term, a 3rd-round draft pick. So good luck, Steelers.
Oh yeah.
For not taking
what
FB and the Goob said, Linderbaum, who went with, and this is the most unamazing thing, he went with the next fucking pick. He was the 21st pick in the draft. So the Steelers took Kenny Pickett with the 20th pick when I went. Are you kidding me? They didn't take fucking Linderbaum? And then with the 21st pick in the draft, Linderbaum. I thought it was almost like ironic face. It was almost like a slap in my face, is what it was. It's like, you, nice try, FB and the Goob.
I mean, from another team.
He was the 21st pick, not the 20th, you douchebags.
Damn, awful.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I thought the draft was fabulous.
All right, I was just going to wrap up the Niners stuff with Alex Mack may or may not be coming back, so we were looking for a center, so Linderbaum would have been amazing.
Amazing. If you could have got the short arm. Actually, the second center that went in the draft, and I think he went in the 3rd or 4th round, he looked really fucking good too. And they kept saying, and he has longer arms, and I said, stop insulting Linderbaum, because he's the best center in the goddamn draft. But
just because he can go.
Yeah, but you took a lineman. You took some linemen.
We did everything I wanted. Kind of like, I think we really improved in the 6th round on. We added Tariq Castro-Fields from Penn State.
Right.
Kind of a bigger, fast guy. Just needs a little coaching. I
thought a lot of the Penn State guys that were good, they got drafted, and I think they're going to be pros. You know what I mean? I think they'll be depth.
We've been turning them out pretty good. Yeah.
Yes,
a lot of depth.
Depth. I mean, Ohio State, Iowa, Penn State, you get depth out of these players.
Yeah, a lot of our drafts you won't see until 2023 probably for the Niners. And like I said, the big coup is we still have Debo. We're going to try to, I don't know, give him a bunch of money here in July. Like I said, I've said it many times.
July, that's his
week. Said it many times.
That's his week.
Mid-July, he'll get paid.
July 14th,
Jimmy will get traded.
Jimmy's going to get traded.
It'll all sort itself out.
Panthers are going to take Jimmy. They're going to let Matt grow. Hey,
I think Detroit maybe. They get all these new pieces and like Jeff Goff's trying to boss them around.
Jared Goff. Jared
Goff
can't boss anybody around.
Well, I mean, Detroit wouldn't do anything.
He's a Super Bowl loser.
Detroit drafted a guy named Kirby. I did like that.
I like that. I love a Kirby.
Get Kirby.
Kirby, you got a Kirby Puckett.
Yeah, just underlined.
You got a good game and Kirby. You know what I mean? I love Kirby.
Right.
Kirby's good.
No, I just underlined a couple things. I think that was it.
So we have draft, and then we have the Dodgers, 1.5 games ahead of the San Francisco Giants.
Taking the lead
with a win tonight.
Rough game.
And if we win tomorrow, it's 2.5, and if we win the next day, it's 3.5. And
I mean, it's just a brawl out there. I mean, San Diego, LA, San Francisco, top 3 in runs, top 3 out of 5 in ERA.
Right. What's the Yankees? What are the Yankees? What are their?
Oh yeah, run differential.
Run differential. They're second to
Yankees
the Dodgers.
Yankees have a pretty impressive run differential right now, but besides them,
but second to the Dodgers though.
No one cares about New York though, so it's all right.
Fuck about New York. Unless I'm going to visit it.
Hello.
Oh, new joke. Yeah, I mean, I would, I'd go, but I mean, just.
Is that not a Sinatra song? Thought that would have been perfect.
Yeah, that is a Sinatra song.
It is.
It's like My Way and all the other good ones. We listened to a lot of Sinatra tonight, actually. We really did listen to a lot of Sinatra tonight. It was a good start to this 10th podcast. Ninth.
I say 9.
I go 9.
Let's go 9.
So Dodgers killing everybody.
Dodgers killing everybody.
Giants are there though.
People are bitching about the baseballs not going over the fences again. Now we're gonna have to make a new ball. All sorts of weird stuff again.
I thought I heard something about
funky hats is what I've heard about.
Yeah, you were talking about your little fabulous funky hats. I thought I heard something about only 10 pitchers in a series to speed the game up.
Sure. I don't think that's any better than funky hats.
No?
I don't think so.
Well, how does that work, only 10 pitchers in a series? I mean, does that mean closers and middlemen?
Well, I mean, the deal with that would
would only be 3 pitchers a game.
You would only bring, say, 3 of your 5 starters if you have a 5-person rotation. You know what I mean?
So Dave Roberts is out.
You'd leave Kershaw and Urias at home.
Okay.
And so, normally there's 13 pitchers, so you're already at 11. Right. So now they're just asking you to take away 1 reliever. I don't know, maybe have him pitch extra inning or something.
Okay, so right, because you'd only have 1 extra pitcher.
Right.
Because you only get 3 a game.
I'm sure there'd be just
starter. So you're just saying the starter has to go 7?
I mean, that's kind of the initiative, I guess. But
just now we have instead of 3 to 1 games.
They're missing the point here. There's no targets.
There's no targets. There's no avatar runners.
There's no bonus rounds.
There's no bonus rounds. There's no.
They're trying to fix it with a baseball that doesn't fly as well in humid air.
Right.
And
the humidifier.
take away 1 pitch, everything will be fine.
So targets, we're gonna get there. We're gonna fix it, but we're not gonna do this target avatar thing. We're gonna keep saying target and avatar until you understand.
My emails have been blocked for most of this stuff, so they're gonna go with balls and roster changes.
Well, I mean, I thought it was kind of interesting to just say, well, you can go on a trip somewhere, but you can only take 5 pitchers or 2 pitchers. You know what I mean? Where it's like, so what?
And a kangaroo.
And a kangaroo and a left-handed dry cleaner. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, shit, they're really taking this shit seriously.
I should get a job as left-handed dry cleaner.
You should be. How does that work? I mean,
well, just do it left-handed.
Yeah, exactly. That's it, right? It's not like he thinks differently. He just does it left-handed. So, other than the Dodgers are the kings of the world, right? And the Giants are would need to win.
I mean, we're dropping like flies. Injuries everywhere. We're just plugging in random people. That's the Heaty guy we got from the Dodgers. He's just like, just take this thing and plug it in. It's fine.
Well, you know what's scary about that is the fact that it'd be cool any other year, except for the fact that the other 2 teams in the division are the other 2 best teams in baseball,
and also have been taught by the same guy.
Yeah, right.
So Heaty, I think, pretty much taught everyone.
Yeah.
Can you not share your secret, please?
There's no beginning of the season. There's no end of the season. There's just the fucking season. You know what I mean? And go.
There's these 3 games, and I hope we win the next 2.
Right, but I'm hoping for another 108, 109, 110 win season. So for the Giants and the Dodgers, it's go.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's go time. We're flying. Yeah.
So we got tons of time for baseball, right? What game are we at? 15? 27?
I think we're finally past 20, but yeah.
Finally past 20, so 130 some odd.
It's time to finally maybe get a ticket and go to one of these games.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Apparently, all the A's fans are boycotting.
Oh, I heard about that.
We should go.
We should go to an A's game. We could get behind the fucking catcher.
Right?
For $11.
Signs
FB and the goob. Oh, let's.
If we don't do it.
You know what? If we get.
Fund me.
No, listen. I got this. Hold on. Fuck this. I got this. If we get 1,000 subscribers, and any fucking video you like, you give us 57 likes. We will go to an A's game. We will get behind the pitcher, and we will put up whatever you want us to put up, actually. We will say whatever you would like us to say. We will just put... Well, I'll go...
From anywhere. Tampa Bay to New York. Send us something.
I will go to jail. Just for fun. I mean... And he'll record me in handcuffs getting dragged the fuck out of the place.
I got a new camera on the way. So.
Can't believe he put that up there. A new camera. We do have a new camera. We do.
It'll be the first video. FB heading to jail.
Yeah. So for 1,000 subscribers, I will go because the A's fans, they're like 10
They're so mad.
And I listened to this guy on an AM channel, and he was like, "Well, we're not going to talk about fans that don't go to the game." I'm like, "Well, that's all of them, fucko." I mean, we're boycotting the game. You know what I mean? They need to move that shit into the wherever the Jack London Square district, build a nice stadium, and keep one team in Oakland who has provided teams for many years to professional sports. I mean, that's fucking insulting to think that they had the Oakland Raiders and they had the Golden State Warriors and they had the Oakland A's, and now you won't give them one fucking team, help them out, keep one team there. Good fans, loyal fans. So I still see Raider fans still being Raider fans, and their fucking team's in Nevada. And have never given a shit about them once because they've gone from Oakland to Los Angeles to Oakland to Nevada to it's almost like some douchey game. But whatever. So listen, baseball is fabulous and basketball is taking off.
Woo.
Finally.
Down to 8 teams.
Down to 8. Down to basketball. Down to not just, hopefully somebody, maybe that team will win. Maybe that team will win. Nope. Didn't win. Everybody moved forward like they were supposed to?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I'm pretty sure, right?
I mean, that Memphis, Minnesota series.
Warriors, 76ers, everybody went through, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, you called it the Memphis, Minnesota series. That was a super exciting series of all series.
It was. I enjoyed that series.
I mean,
out of the first round, it was pretty much...
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of drama.
No.
Not a lot of drama.
No, it was not a lot of drama.
So, yeah. So, we have...
So, here comes the drama, right?
Drama.
Here we go. 1-1. How many series are 1-1 right now?
Man, I think the two of them that have gone 2 games are both 1-1.
1-1, right? So everybody who's played so far is 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with go.
You want to talk about the Dubs?
Go for it, man. That's what you
All right. Well, we snuck game 1.
We can bullshit. We can bullshit the rest.
Yeah. Well, no one cares. We won game 1.
Right.
Clay Thompson hit a huge 3-pointer, basically. Clay a couple layups, or Steph a couple layups.
So yeah, there was Steph at the layups, right?
It was more about Draymond getting kicked out. Just see him run around the arena, high five and all the fans. Yeah. And he was in Memphis.
The Dennis Rodman.
And he was in Memphis. He was high fiving Memphis fans.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's crazy, man.
Yeah,
he's Dennis Rodman of 2022, man. I hope he gets a wedding dress and puts it on. Gets married. Fuck it. Do it, Den. Do it, Draymond.
Man.
Hey, listen. Dennis Rodman played a part that won a lot of championships.
He did.
So
he got punched by a lot of people.
He did. So if Draymond Green plays a part that wins a lot of championships, who cares?
Well, I mean,
his pocketbook doesn't care.
Well,
his bank account doesn't care. Anybody that wants to be with him doesn't care. Be whoever you want to be. Win. That's what it's about.
Right, and that is the problem. Because he's cost us a championship before.
Oh, LeBron was going to win anyways.
They were one shot away. You think Draymond wouldn't have blocked that or something? Come on.
No.
Anyway.
I didn't. Fate is fate.
All right, so already we're going down this road towards, is Draymond going to cost us a game? Like later on. Because of all the suspension rules, you can only get so many flagrant 1s and 2s before they go, you have to sit out game whatever against Chris Paul. Have fun.
Oh yeah. I understand. I mean,
right. So he's already on that road to getting kicked out, like he did in the finals back in 2016.
He's a Michigan boy.
He's not gonna Michigan State. Yeah, he's not gonna change his attitude. You know.
No. I think you guys still look good.
And he's just gonna meme every ref until he gets a call. So.
Well, okay. All right. So you're saying that you're saying now that he's not Dennis Rodman. You're saying there's big concerns.
I'm just saying he's not allowed to crush Ja Morant in the face like he normally would, and that's what
He's not allowed.
That's what cost this game too.
He's not allowed to touch any future Knicks. That's fucking telling you.
Dude,
So,
I would definitely paint this a little darker blue.
I'm telling you, I think it should be above that Bernard King jersey, to be honest with you, because I think that's his next destination.
He's a fucking stud, man.
He's good, man.
Like,
I mean,
I don't like to curse.
He won that game tonight, right? That layup, that little.
They gave him the ball. They gave him the ball 36 straight times at the end of the game.
Dang, you know what? I would. He's the best player in the team.
Here you go, Ja Morant. And he went. Do.
I'm pretty sure when Phil Jackson designed the last 36 plays of the Chicago Bulls,
Give it to Michael.
Michael Jordan was 35 of the 36.
So what should we do?
Just give it to Mike. And then it was Mike that decided to like give it to Steve Kerr in that one game, and he shot the shots, and then Paxson. But it was still 36 planned throw to Michael Jordan shots.
Right.
Well, get the mic. Give it to him. So Durant or Morant, same thing.
Exactly. And the thing with Jordan is you have to learn to trust these guys. Like, for Memphis, Desmond Bain and all these guys.
Oh, right. Trust the guys. Yeah.
So he's still getting to that point. Ja Morant's just like, I'm just the dude.
I'm just the dude.
And
yeah.
So that's probably
tough
why
to
he's
learn
not
to
going to win
trust.
the championship.
Yeah, no, probably not. Because Curry trusts Clay. Curry trusts.
Well, it took Jordan 5 years to trust to Pippen or Craig Hodges. I think was his first buddy. I think.
I probably Grant or some shit
Horace
like that.
Horace Grant. 4 years.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, but Jordan was just a highlight reel like Morant.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's like, I don't trust anybody, but I'm a fucking highlight reel.
I'll watch all 40 points he scored. Or
right.
However many it was.
Hell yeah.
Shitload.
So Warriors. Gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a good matchup. Game 7 is what we're gonna hear a lot of in this.
I'm assuming next week at this time we'll be going. Yep, game 6
Game 6 coming up right now, man. Because nobody wants to go home. I don't want to go home.
Oh yeah.
I mean, out of these 8 teams left, I'm not going home.
No.
This is conference championship next series.
When you look at all these teams left, like Warriors are number 2 in defense. Boston is number 1 in defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Phoenix is they're close top 10.
I mean,
Miami's 4. Like, it's basically the top 5 defensive teams in the league. And then Luka.
and then Luka.
And
Mr. I'm telling you, this guy
who doesn't have a fighting chance,
but he's so good.
But he's so good.
When he has the ball in his hand, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Will they slow the tape down to 3 or whatever?
I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna pass shoot or pass shoot at the same time.
But
like a shoot pass.
He's gonna do it really slow and really well though. So.
Something really fun and really cool. And it's very slow. He's not the fastest guy out there.
But you can't stop him.
But you can't stop him.
You can't stop him.
I watched this thing one time where this guy was like, stop my punch. Stop my punch. And he threw one fast, and the guy blocked it every time. And then he went real slow and punched the guy in the face. I thought to myself, shit, that guy had no clue what was going on. He just kept pushing towards his face and hit him. And that's because the guy was waiting for him to go fast. And he never went fast. And he never went fast one time. So I'm like, well, that's just fucking, that's Luka. He punches you in the face. He scores at his own speed. He punches you in the face. Because you don't know when he's going to.
Does he have a chance against Chris Paul?
No.
No.
I don't think he does, because I think Chris Paul is hungrier than any of them. Maybe Jimmy Butler.
Does he not have a championship?
No.
Maybe that's
He's got a lot of great commercials.
Is that why he got drafted by an NFL team?
Did he get drafted by the Detroit Lions?
Chris Paul did get drafted by somebody.
Oh, fuck. Not a Lions.
Who it was.
Wasn't the Cleveland Browns wanting him to start a quarterback, was it?
Oh, it was the Browns. They got an F-, by the way.
F-.
Browns got an F-.
They get an F-. So, there was teams that weren't really actually weren't even worth talking about in the draft.
No.
And the Browns were definitely one of the
Browns
fucking
were one
teams.
of the F-.
I mean, Miami wasn't worth talking about it, but they didn't have any fucking picks. But the Browns had picks.
Right?
So, I mean...
Yeah, that's about it.
So, yeah, Luka, fantastic. Warriors, all of them are Game 7s. Oh, but
Warriors-
hold on.
Warriors,
Wait a minute. I take that
seven.
back. You know what? They might not all be game 7.
Phoenix and Luka might not go 7.
No, I don't think James Harden.
Boston, Milwaukee, that's gonna be a.
That's going to be a game 7 slug match.
Did you watch?
I watched a
mean,
lot of
did you see
elbows
a little
thrown
bit?
and a lot of nasty. I think, and Giannis is thinking to himself, well, I'm the biggest stud here, so I'm just gonna do the best I can. But I think the Celtics are ready to knock the champs out of their fucking. I know they lost game 1, but I think they came back tonight, and I think they showed you that it's gonna be 7 games.
See, that's yes.
7
So I think
games.
there's 2 7-gamers.
Oh, Celtics,
Memphis
Bucks,
Warriors.
Memphis Warriors. I agree.
And then obviously we talked about Luka not having enough for Phoenix.
How can you know? 5 games? 5, 6, 5, 6?
Who cares?
5, 6, yeah.
And
And
then-
then Harden. It's a fucking shame.
Dear Philadelphia,
We would like to.
my name is the Goob,
It is.
and without Joel Embiid,
Oh, such a shitty show.
wow. No, it's Harden, man. Like,
Well, it's now determined he's not a superstar. Go.
well, he's still the 4th best guy on the team, but just now Joel Embiid's not playing, so
No.
now he's behind. I don't
Oh,
even
so
know.
he's-
So he's now the 5th
So
best
instead of the
player.
5th, he gets to be the 4th.
I know.
So Tobias,
I mean, props for him for scoring 16 points.
16 points
When
when he needed to score 45.
They really needed him.
Really needed them. Like Michael Jordan would have scored 50. Kobe would have scored 50. Shaq would have scored 50. Tim Duncan would have scored 50.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams. Fucking Kenny Sky High
Would have
Walker would have scored 37.
Right?
John Starks would have put up a 45 solid.
I'm thinking there's maybe some sort of maybe he's on Xanax or something. Like James Harden just like he's so happy about.
Maybe his beard's heavier than he thinks. And it keeps us.
Maybe,
get
maybe we're not on Earth anymore. Maybe Kyrie's right. It's
Maybe.
a flat world.
Maybe.
Maybe Kyrie sent him to an opposite universe where his beard can't shoot.
Whatever it is, I think the days of James Harden being a fucking superstar is over.
I think he could be a 4th wheel if he's pretty excited about
I
it.
believe if he was still on the what was that fucking team he played for?
The San Jose Rattlers.
Yeah.
San Jose Rattlers.
With the UKC. I think if he was still there.
United Kingdom and a basketball team?
No, OKC. United Kingdom. I think if he was still on OKC and Durant was still there and Westbrook was gone, because that guy's a fucking joke. He's got great hands though. And I heard the Lakers are gonna hold on to him for some kind of like tricky, like maybe we can trade him halfway through the season next year. And I thought to myself, that's fucking stupid. But whatever you think.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid. Whatever you think. But yeah, Harden is, when's that end? 5 games for the Heat?
I feel like the process is broken down quickly here in
Yes,
Philadelphia.
very quickly, man.
Like, wow, what just
Holy
happened?
shit. Bring back Ben Simmons.
We drafted all those 1st-round guys, and, well, now we have James Harden.
Now we have James Harden.
Ah.
Holy, I know, huh?
We didn't think ahead.
We took 19 first-round draft picks in a row. We let some go because we realized shit.
Of course.
We did. We realized, and now some of them play for other teams, and they're doing okay. And now Ben Simmons plays for New Jersey, and
Sorta.
we have James
He doesn't
Harden
play
and
for New
Embiid.
Jersey.
Oh, he didn't play. Fuck, sorry.
We haven't made fun of. We haven't made fun
I'd
of
like
Ben
to
Simmons.
apologize to the New Jersey fans for my insulting remark
Ben
about
Simmons does not
Ben
play.
Simmons playing for you guys.
For anybody.
He actually just. He's just.
We're not sure.
He's just.
He sees a psychiatrist in the area.
He does. He does see psychiatrists in the area. And there's probably good ones in New Jersey because they're all probably fucked up there. Just like New York. Just like California.
Could
We're
be
all
that.
fucked up, man. It's being here.
That's not the point.
It's not the point. He's not going to
We're
play.
having fun while we're doing it.
We're having fun.
Ben Simmons is not.
We're having fun.
Oh yeah, we're having fun.
I have no mental disruptions through my fucking period of doing this. That's for sure. Basketball is just starting right now. Now it's starting. The first series were great. The playing games were great. And basketball is starting right now. Hockey is starting right now.
Ooh.
My Wild lost, didn't they?
The what?
They lost the first playoff game.
I think they did.
They did. So I'm still calling it though. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Wild Rangers.
The Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West, man. And if Will Smith was here,
he would smack a Penguin.
he would smack the Penguin. He wouldn't even fuck around. He would
No,
smack
today's win by the Penguins was a phenomenal. Anytime you go 3 overtimes.
3 overtimes, and you win one when you weren't expecting to win one.
The announcers had given up on us. Oh, but anyway. All right, game 1. Playoffs have started. Did you see the defending champs?
No, they lost, right?
Tampa Bay Lightning are the defending champs. I know no one knows that.
No, nobody gets so
I had to look it up, actually.
You like sports, and you had to look it up.
They won it twice in a row. I mean, I kind of know.
Okay, they've won it twice.
Yeah. They got beat 5-0.
Yeah, I saw they lost.
Did you see the third period at all?
No, I did not. I just saw they lost. Defending champions ass kicked first game.
It was like, Bad News Bears on hockey, or, that hockey film that they beat each other up all the time.
Well, which one? Because there's a couple of them. Because there's that Sean Aniston William ones where he plays like the...
Yeah, that's a goon.
Goon.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
It's
The one out of Alaska where those brothers kicked the shit out of everybody?
Of course,
that's the one. Because those guys were just known for kicking the shit out of everybody.
Right, so this was like back to 80s hockey, bloody noses, like actually like 3 guys on 3 guys fighting each other, and not just like 2 guys fighting and everyone else going, hey,
stop, you fucker.
Stop fighting.
Hey, stop hurting that guy.
So yeah, this guy was fighting this guy, and this guy was like, fuck you, I'm fighting that guy too. And,
good hockey.
Oh, man.
A brawl.
Yeah.
Nice.
The defending champs did not take getting their ass whooped lightly.
No, you know what? As they should not.
Yeah, it was a good response.
It is a good response, but you can't win them all.
Well, hopefully they play better hockey, I guess, for that.
Long way to go. We've just started.
Correct.
Wild have lost. Still going to win.
Yeah.
Still going to win. Penguins took one home. They're taking one home.
We got one in New York.
Yeah, so you're taking one home with you. Fucking win, man.
I know.
You win one at home. Warriors took one home.
Means more in basketball, but yeah.
You think it means more in basketball than hockey?
Hockey.
It goes anywhere. The puck's just flying over the fucking puck.
Puck's not round.
Yeah, it's not round. It's not bounced. It's not shot. It's just kicked around the fucking court. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But yeah, good shape. Penguins, Warriors, good shape.
Good shape. All the teams good. Well, yeah, you got the wins at home. That's huge, You get the wins at home. Dodgers, good shape. Packers draft fabulous. Undrafted.
Niners got Debo.
Niners kept Debo. Packers in the undrafted round picked up that Tyler Goodson out of Iowa. I thought that was a great pick for running back. Solid special teams player. We needed help at special teams.
You'll find an all-pro running back in every draft after the 6th round.
You will. There's been many of them. You'll find Super Bowl winning quarterbacks way after the fucking first and second round. And this is the first year that the algorithms pick the quarterbacks and they all went one in the first and the rest in the second and the third and the fourth.
What did they say about Brock Purdy? Last pick of the draft for the Niners, we took a quarterback.
They said place kick holder. They said it too. They said place kick holder. He holds that fucking ball really well. Shout outs.
Oh, J.R. Smith.
Give it to me, baby. Come on, this is a great shout out. This is a Buddy Franklin shout out.
All right, so we got a Knicks connection.
Knicks connection.
A Carolina
connection. Just an all-out dog.
J.R.
Smith, man. Covered in tattoos. Woo. Scariest man I know. If I saw him in college, I'd get the fuck out of his way. I'd be like, that guy's scaring the shit out of me. Because remember, I'm 18.
Doesn't even need to be a dark alley. Just any alley.
Any fucking alley. In a bright auditorium.
Wait a minute, at the mall.
Next to a security guard.
Oh, we said mall. Do they have those still?
No, malls are open.
Anyway, J.R. Smith went back to college. He is currently got a 4.0 grade point average.
4.0. Go JR.
Playing golf at the University of North Carolina, A&T.
A&T.
Where he had been named the school's academic athlete of the year. J.R. Smith.
At least 37, 38?
He don't want him to. He said, don't say my age on FB and the Goob, please.
Oh, he
so
did?
he said, yeah, he's over 35.
Okay, so listen, I guessed. I didn't mean to say his age. New York Nick. I don't give a shit what anybody says. J.R. Smith's a Nick. Don't give a shit that he played for Carolina. Shout out, J.R.
Might have
Smith.
beat the Warriors, but I don't like it either.
I got a shout out.
You got one?
Jason Krizan.
Who?
Krizan, a San Francisco Giant. And I can't believe I'm giving a fucking shout out to the San Francisco Giant. But I like this stuff is what makes me like sports. 32-year-old, 11,000 games in the minors.
11,000?
Or 1,100. The guy would be 1,000 years. 1,100. Let me correct. I'm going to do my own correction
Self-correction.
today. Yeah, self-correction right now. 1,100 games in the minors.
In the minors.
He got his first hit this week in the majors.
Wait, he made it to the majors finally?
He made it to the majors. Got his first hit in the majors. And I don't care what anybody says, but 32 years old, 1,100 games in the minors. One dude didn't quit.
That's a journey.
Yeah, and that was Jason
Krizan.
Krizan, and shout out, bro.
From Pflugersville, Texas.
Pflugersville, Texas.
Shout out to the pride and joy of Pflugersville.
Pride. You know what? He should literally be the pride and joy for. I mean, that's not quitting. That's playing minor league ball. That's
Loving the game,
making nothing, hoping to make it to the majors, hoping to make it, and then getting your first hit at 32 years old.
He got one.
Shout out.
There you go, Jay.
Well, I mean, what do you got? Anything else, man?
We're about out of it. I think I got one kind of fucked up thing.
Give it to me.
All right. So you know how some things you kind of know aren't going to end in like bow ties and champagne.
My
Are you gonna say wedding?
yeah.
You didn't want to say that.
I don't want to say it. You said it. You said wedding, and
my bad.
It's fine. Go.
Well, I ruined that one anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
That was bad.
Yeah, you said that. You said fuck my wedding, and that's when it ruined it.
I did.
No future for that.
Cursed.
Go ahead. So you know things aren't going to end well. I got you. Go.
It's possible.
It's possible.
So
not all things end well.
So snake wrangler, snake wrangler.
Snake wrangler. Go.
And this gentleman, Mr. De Leon, lives in a small town in Texas.
Okay.
2,600 people.
Okay.
They get a festival every year. I mean, you know, fun times.
Sure. Well, I mean,
wrangling rattlesnakes and.
I heard Texas is all fun times.
It should be. It should.
Should be. I mean,
but not for Mr. De Leon.
Not Mr. De Leon. What happened to Mr. De Leon?
He got bit by a rattlesnake.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't a shocking conclusion to the
No,
whole story.
I mean, he's a fucking snake wrangler who wrangles rattlesnakes.
For a living.
Okay, so Mr. De Leon got bit by a rattlesnake. What happened to Mr. De Leon?
Do I have to tell you the end of the story?
Yeah.
Well, he passed away
Holy fuck.
from peach pie poisoning. Someone poisoned his peach pie.
You didn't die from the snake bite?
Oh no, it was the snake bite.
Oh.
Yeah, it was totally the snake bite.
He got bit by a snake, but somebody actually
I
poisoned
had
his
you on that one for a second.
Yeah, you did. I was like, I didn't know what this
It was a spin.
Yeah, it was a fucking huge twist there. I was like,
No.
he actually died of peach pie.
No, they actually tried to helicopter him out. He did not make it.
Well, honestly, and this is my own personal opinion on snake wrangling. It's pretty fucking idiotic in the first place. I mean, delivering milk or the mail. I don't know, the mail might be scary.
Still pretty dangerous.
Still pretty dangerous, but snake wrangling. Wrangling. Actually, to be honest with you, every snake wrangler I've ever seen on TV, other than Steve Irwin, who wasn't a wrangler, he was a lover.
That was a stingray.
It was a stingray. But every other animal he picked up, it was love.
Oh yes.
Snake wranglers are douchebags.
Right? He was doing the weird like
wearing a fucking belt, dude, douchebag.
Swinging it
Most
around
guys,
like it's a toy.
I'm doing stuff. I'm having so much. Fuck it. I'm having something. Douchebag. I mean, anybody who wrangles snakes. I mean, we need it, but you don't have to videotape it. You just gotta wrangle them.
You just gotta wrangle them. You don't need to kiss them.
You don't have to kiss them. You just need to move the fuck up. You know what I mean? You know what happened? TikTok, YouTube, videoing phones. Now they're snake wranglers, and now there's bit me. And I'm doing stupid shit.
And I've got a surprise for you in this
Yeah,
box.
in the box, yeah. That's stupid shit. I mean, we need to get rid of the.
No, I do have a snake in the box.
Oh, no. Keep the box closed, motherfucker. Well, that's terrible. And you know what? If your job is snake wrangling, choose another profession, because it's kind of a. Unless you're doing it like as a side hustle, let that shit go.
Snake side hustle.
Snake
Alright.
snake hustling side hustle.
I can get down with that.
I could do that too.
As long as they stay way over to that side.
Yeah, it's over there. Because I'm not. Fuck that. I hate snakes, man. They freak me out. Well,
Yeah, I'm worried about Scotland, and that's about it.
June 1st. June 1st. Correction. Yeah. We said May 1st. We were wrong. FB and the Goob apologizes, as always. And June 1st.
June 1st.
And we will know that, fingers crossed, Scotland, World Cup. That's my hope.
Doesn't matter who they beat. Let's go Scotland.
Let's go Scotland. I'm completely exhausted.
You know what?
Yeah. That's it.
I don't even have a thing.
Yeah, I'm FB.
I'm gonna cut from back here because I'm not even gonna walk.
You're not even gonna be the Goob.
Oh, I'm the Goob.
Yeah, you hope so.
I'm the Goob. I am the Goob.
Peace.
Getting older.
Well, I didn't record it all. Thank God yours did. Go.
I hope it did.
And Ricky is sleeping on the floor. Fantastic.